and go. How do I start?
Hey, it's Oscar. I'm just doing today we're going to be doing a deck profile on Pricia OTK, so we're just going to dive right into this.
Hey guys, it's Oscar. I'm doing a deck profile on Pricia OTK. My take, actually, mine and Joey's take. Joe from Joe's Corner. I don't know if you know him. It's kind of just OTK, so one turn kill. If you're not familiar with her, she is a green red J ruler. Front side's not really important, but the back side is. So she comes into play. She's gonna recycle a stone. Stone's gonna go to the bottom of your deck, stone deck, and you're gonna pull a new stone in. She does the same thing on attack. We'll get more to her here in a second because her God's Art kind of comes in. I'm gonna explain it when I talk about the combo part of it. But for the stones, this one people hate. So people don't like these stones. I know Joey doesn't like these stones. I don't think he knows I'm running these. But to me, it's useful because if I'm gonna recycle and call a stone over, and these are basic, say green reds, and there's a chance of getting screwed over. So I'd rather not and be able to produce a green or red. So this whole deck is gonna be green red. That's all you're doing is trying to get to the God's Art, which sets the combo off. And then her special stone. Her special stone's useful when it leaves play. So when it goes to the bottom of the stone deck, it's gonna draw you a card. That's a 10 stones. All right, now the what makes it the one turn kill is your opening hand. You're gonna want to have a demon sword. It's gonna give you the swiftness. It's gonna pump for the +2/0. Another card you would want in hand is going to be maybe a Death Scythe, or you saw already the Horn of Sacred Beast. This one's just for +2/2. If you get, say, one of these in play, and then say my opponent was to, what's the card called? Destroys Regalias and Additions. Do you know what it's called, Colin? 2 green?
Heavenly Gust?
Yeah, if you get Heavenly Gusted and this was to leave, at least that's the cool part of being able to remove cards from graveyard and get back into your hand. I got 2 horns. Again, you need to get the secondary +2 card with a demon sword, the Levitines. And then another part of the OTK part is to get a Sacred Elf, because she's going to produce the green for you. In case I don't get a Sacred Elf, I did run 4 of these Magic Stone Life Forms to sack with Levitine in play. So the whole point of this deck is turn 1, you want to have, say, this is the perfect hand, honestly, right here. Then it doesn't matter what you have. There's a perfect hand. So you're going to get the Sacred Elf into play after you call your first stone, you tap for a green, you put her into play. You put these 2 in play as well. You pass your turn. When your opponent passes his turn back to you, you're going to tap these 2 stones, these 2 Regalias down to pump them. They'll give you your +2/2. You'll recover. You'll tap 2, which is your 1 stone that you already had in play, plus this to Judgment. This comes in for the Judgment, sends this stone to the bottom. Let's pretend I'm playing it. When any of the color stones comes into play, you're going to immediately tap it to float a color. Because once you declare your attack with her, sorry, you're going to pump these again. Once you declare your attack with her, she's going to recycle the stone again immediately. So let's just say that goes to the bottom, and the new stone comes into play. You tap that one for the other color to do her Judgment. Now her Judgment will take effect because we're running those green red stones. And, oh, you know what? I guess I'm thinking about that. But she does is she recovers herself. She'll also gain swiftness and flying until end of turn. So she'll be a 2000 flyer coming in. If you do the math, we're only at 1818 right now, because what you're supposed to do is sack this to recover Levitine, pump it for the last 2, which makes it a 2000 flyer. So that's kind of the point of it. This is what me and Joey had come up with. He wanted me to go way more cheesier. He wanted straight Regalia throughout the whole deck, and then just methods of, drawing Regalia. But let's just say you gotta play the long game. I didn't really create anything for the long game too much, aside from is it Pricia, Pursuant of Exploding Flame? This with Thunders as well. I was trying to also kill my opponent with. She comes in, she can swing immediately for 7. If she killed, she does the 400, 500 to your opponent. I don't know. This is another one of Joey's ideas. He said in case you don't pull your Levantine into play, using the inheritance to give your J Resonator swiftness. It's also a +2/+2. Lightning Strike. Again, like I said, if you get Black Moonbeamed, maybe you didn't even get any damage off, and you're trying to just win other methods, this comes in useful. I like the idea of this one. This one was me, not necessarily Joey. If you're able to, say, tap one of your stones just off already to play this for the 400 to get rid of any resonator they may have that has flying, so you can start attacking them. And it produces a red, which would replace what you just tapped down, which could help pay for your judgment cost if you're just trying to get that in really quick. Wall of Wind, canceling stuff off early. Maybe you can cancel down one of their early blockers, something useful. I took out of here, and I kind of regret it because there is a point to it. I took Wind Secluded Refuge out, which to me, if let's say you're playing the slightly longer game of the OTK and you're not going to go off on turn 2 or 3 and you're going to go off a later turn, you could have Wind Secluded Refuge. So in case you're Black Moonbeamed, most people don't run more than 1 copy of Black Moonbeam. Colin, on the other hand, decided to run 2, and I think it was because he was afraid of this deck. But mostly people don't run more than just a single one. Lastly is just Tama. She's just there to help me draw some cards extra. If I was to change this, again, I'm going to put those Wind Secluded Refuges back in here. I might take out like 2 of these for 2 refuges, and then that's about it. That's the deck. I didn't do, say, 100% well. If you go watch the game that me and Colin filmed, it was alhama'at versus this Pricia. But, I was still learning. It was the first draft of this deck, and we'll do better from there. Colin, do you have anything else to add? Colin's here with me, guys. No?
I don't. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy to beat that deck.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty easy to counter.
You just need to side deck a couple cards in your main deck to prepare for her, because she'll probably be pretty big at GP, I assume.
I think so too, and also that was another reason why I ran the Regalia I run, because obviously Death Scythe. If I have this in my opening hand and I'm going against a mirror match, then you're automatically removing their swiftness. Of course, they're probably going to try to do the same thing. But yeah, Death Scythe, Barrier Shadows, Black Moonbeam. I guess depending on the deck and when they can trigger it. I was thinking about Melfi. She's pretty good too. She can just prevent the damage coming from this till end of turn. So they wasted their time trying to get it ready, But all right, well, I guess if you have any questions, just comment below. Hopefully you like and subscribe to our channel for future videos. We're gonna do some wacky games here soon. We're also getting ready for the GP. So if you're on Dallas or Richardson, I should say, maybe we'll see you there. We don't have any way of signifying who we are. Oh, I have a playmat. That's right. Check it out. If you see me, I'll probably be playing with this. We'll see.
Unless you're filming.
Unless I'm filming. I'm trying to see if Robert will let us film there. He hasn't really messaged me back. But if not, I'll be there playing. I'm not going to play this. I'll probably play Lumia. But I'm not playing anything. No, yeah, I'm not. I'm just showing with no deck. I'm playing Pokemon cards. I'll see y'all there.